Yes, our viewers of Elcom TV, you are welcome for today's show 24th of that's April 2023. West Nile Ambassador under Moses the Great is my name behind the microphone. I think whoever is following us wherever you are, we appreciate and thank you so much for the work done and always considering us as your number one television based here in the hearts of Masinde municipality as we transform football here in Bunyoro. I want to appreciate whoever is traveling to Masindi that today the weather is a bit friendly. Indeed, it only drizzled early in the morning. And as we talk right now, and whoever is viewing and following us on our respective pages, that's FB and also YouTube, we thank you that actually the weather is very cool and it is friendly. So don't be scared if you are coming and entering to Masindi municipality. We are here based in the house of Masindi and we shall be rocking you. We start with our local sports. We go to that's national. Uganda cranes up against Tanzania. The Taifa Stars. We shall talk to you about that. Coca-Cola, that's Uganda Secondary Football Association, has been ongoing here in our district. And also we have a number of activities that we shall be talking about courtesy of sports with none other than West Nile's ambassador, Andama Moses the Great. I shall be joined by today's guest that is from Kirasa United FC Abigaba, Edwin. He will join us shortly after here, and he's soon joining us. So we shall be discussing about football, that's regional league, and also Kirasa, what best is required to improve and put the club into that standard where they will see them next season in big league. So that's where we do start from, and from grassroots. Whoever is following us, we appreciate and thank you so much. So we have been having a number of actually sports activities here in Masindi municipality. Schools that the secondary tournament kicked off safely, and indeed people appreciated, and whoever has been following and who is following us right now, we thank you so much that what you are doing is very tremendous, and we shall always be working together as our partners in development. So I think right now there is nothing big. Actually, we shall be bringing for you local content based here in the hearts of Masindi municipality. We start with the Coca-Cola, that's the nowadays it used to be Coca-Cola, but now it is the Uganda Secondary Schools Association that have taken over, because Coca-Cola were actually partners and they were sponsors. Now it is under Uganda Senior Secondary Schools Association who have put in money, and they are actually sponsoring this tournament for Uganda Secondary, which was commonly known as the Coca-Cola tournament. So we had several schools that participated and competed heavily in that league tournament. And as we talk right now, we have so far now two Lions here in Masindi who are going to lock horns. That's tomorrow in the finals of Masindi district. That's Masindi district. That's Masindi municipality. Masindi municipality secondary schools association tournament that actually kicked off well. But we saw a number of schools participate and compete in this preliminaries. We had a lot of schools, and I myself, I was in position to follow and watch some of those tournament. It has been very interesting, and people actually were there watching them and they appreciated. So this time around there has never been there wasn't any kind of let me say any kind of problems or fights. What though I tried to watch that game between that's Green Valley and the St. Dominic Savio, that was in Masini Secondary School last time on that's Wednesday. Actually, the game ended well indeed, and it ended in favor of Green Valley, where Green Valley won it in two. It was 1-0. Actually, goalkeeper made an error where referee didn't hesitate to give a penalty. That saw Green Valley progress to the next level, where they came and met that's in Masindi Army Senior Secondary School in semi-final. So that was the only scuffle I saw, but police tried to intervene it and escorted the guys of Green Valley up to their home. And actually, that was the only thing. But besides that, there was nothing. And indeed, they harmonized the situation, though some of those people were like, they are going to petition and see how they sing. But I think all the technical people managed to handle it. And we saw yesterday the game. The first league was between Kabalega Senior Secondary School up against that was a giant school that was Masindi Senior Secondary School. 90 minutes they played it 0-0, 90 minutes 0-0. They went for extras, and indeed they went up to penalties, where Kabalega managed to lose it to Masindi Senior Secondary School by 4 penalties to 2. So indeed, that saw the Masindi Senior Secondary School progressing to the next stage of finals. And then the other second semi-final was between, that is none other than Masindi Army Senior Secondary School up against Green Valley. Masindi Senior Secondary School up against Green Valley. Half time, Green Valley actually was very hesitant and very stubborn. They beat Green Valley Green Valley beat Army by 1-0. But in second half, Army came up strongly and managed to equalize. It ended 1-1. So when they went for penalty shootout, yes, big always remains big. Masindi Army Senior Secondary School said, we are here in the field artillery of Masindi, and we are backed with the Uganda People's Defense Forces, so we don't want to be ashamed with all the security we have and the talent we have. So they managed to beat Green Valley guys by 5 penalties to 4. So we are going to see a very interesting final between, that is Masindi Army Senior Secondary School up against that is Masindi Secondary School. So Masindi Army Secondary School up against Masindi Secondary School. How are you doing? That's Coach Ismaili. Coach Ismaili, actually, I hosted him one time here. He also happens to be coach for that's Kidura Soccer Academy. That's Ismaili Soccer Academy based in Kidura, and he's the one this season coaching that is actually Masindi Army. And I asked him last time when he was here for the show, how do you see this year's tournament, and are you going to take it? He actually said he's going to lift it. Masindi Army is going to lift. No wonder he has actually taken them to that's the next level of finals. So I appreciate you, Coach Mawazo Ismaili of Masindi Army Senior Secondary School. Thank you for job well done. I think we shall appreciate you later after tomorrow's 90 minutes. Who shall you be, and how are you going to manage it? We appreciate you so much, and we shall see that everything shall be done accordingly. So thank you. That's the Coach Ismaili. That's tomorrow's actually finals. Tomorrow's final will be so interesting. So let's appreciate and see how it will end. So I also want to, on the other hand, appreciate Masindi Senior Secondary School. You have actually been not doing bad. You are the defending champions. I want to appreciate that's none other than my friend, Director Lango One Enterprises, Director Lango One Enterprises. He's actually games master there at Masindi Senior Secondary School. He's ever good, and I appreciate whatever you are doing for the sake of sports. I think when we continue with that spirit, everything shall be done well and barabara asana. So I want to say thank you for whatever you have done, and tomorrow we shall never hesitate. Everyone shall be going to, that is the Masindi main stadium for the finals of Masindi Football Association tournament. Masindi, that's the Uganda Secondary Schools Association tournament that has actually reached the climax here in Masindi municipality. Later on, after that, we shall be having also we shall be having, that is for the entire district. Those who will actually finish here will go and meet some of those schools from other places who shall join the municipality, and we shall see the best schools that will come for the regional. And then it is going to be, I think, very interesting one for whoever will come and watch it. And we think all those other schools are set and they are organized for the tournament that is for Masindi district after municipality. Leaving that one for Masindi. Besides, we also have for Hoima, our own Hoima here. Today we have a number of matches for that's the USA Hoima City Football Championship 2023. So today's fixtures, when you try to follow them, Group D Seminary. Group D Seminary, when you try to follow them, Group D Seminary, when you try to follow them, I think it is going to be a bit interesting. It is going to be a bit interesting. So, when you try to go to Hoima and you follow these ones for Hoima, when we go to Group D, we have John Bosco versus Geneva, Buikia Beach Inns versus Trezor, Geneva versus Hilltop, Trezor versus John Bosco, Hilltop versus Buikia Inns, John Bosco versus Buikia Inns, Hilltop versus Trezor, Trezor versus Geneva, Hilltop versus John Bosco, Geneva versus Buikia. And then when we go to Group C, we have Group C. They'll be playing it at Boma. We shall be having Duaga versus Central, Andrea versus Canon Nzagali, then Destiny versus Central. We have Canon Nzagali versus Duaga, Destiny versus Andrea, Central versus Andrea, Destiny versus Duaga, Canon Nzagali versus Destiny, and then Canon Jagali versus Central. So this is the Rubamba Sports. Actually, this is for Hoima. That is for Hoima. That's the USA Hoima City Football Championship 2023. So those are the fixtures for today. When we try to see, that's the Uganda Senior Secondary Schools Association for Hoima City. For Masindi, I've told you finals shall be played tomorrow between that is the Masindi Senior Secondary School and Masindi Army Senior Secondary School. Leaving that one beside, we also had a number of games that were played at a regional level. We saw a number of games that were played at a regional level. That's where now our own teams, Kirasa and Dove, fall apart. That's where they fall. When you try to see, actually tomorrow they have matches. So they had the when we try to see the previous results, when we try to see previous results, we shall start with maybe FIFA Big League. That's the 2022-2023. Last time that was the Thursday 23rd March. Kietume FC were beaten by Ndeje University by 1-0. And then Kataka FC beat Luero United FC by 3-1. NEC FC managed to beat Soroti City FC by 5-1. And then Lugazi FC beat Adjumani Town Council by 3-1. Jinja North United FC beat that's Karo Karungi FC by 1-0. Then Boma FC, our own Boma FC, managed to beat Northern Gateway FC by 3-0, 3-2 here at Masindi Stadium. So Sunday 26, when we go to Sunday 26 fixture, we shall see Calvary taking on Kitara FC, and then Police FC will be taking on Mbarara City. As we talk now, Boma FC, our own team here based in the hearts of Masini municipality, they now have 37 points. Actually, they are in fifth position. I think guys are improving, and I want to appreciate and thank all the technical team that's for Boma FC, headed by actually that's the manager Kajambia. How are you doing, Kajambia? Thank you very much actually for improving. That's the Boma FC. The guys are performing very well indeed, and we appreciate and thank you very, very much indeed. So when you try to see right now the fixtures, Albertine Group Final Round 2, when you see Albertine Group Final Round 2, we have a number of teams that are going to participate, and at the fixture, when you try to see tomorrow we have a number of games. We shall be seeing Jeja White Eagles taking on Dove FC. It will be at Jeja. And then we shall see Boyale United up against Kagadi United FC. It will be at Boyale Public Primary Ground. And then we shall also see Blue Stars Mugarama versus Kirasa United. It will be at Imara ground. It will be at Imara ground. That will be actually tomorrow. And then on 26, we shall see Busesa United FC taking on Buhimba Saint United FC. It will be at Saint Kijwalio, Saint Kijwanjo. And then we shall also see on Sunday Hoima Victorious FC takes on Bujumbura United. It will be at Bukia SS. We shall also see Kriandongo United up against Bugoigoi Leopard. It will be at Kriandongo United. So Saturday, the next game will come on Saturday, 1st April 2023, where we shall see Boyale United FC taking on Busesa United. It will be at Boyale Primary Ground. We shall also see that very day first, we shall see Dav FC versus Hoima Victorious. It will be at Katsabe, that's the playground here in Masindi. And then also on the 2nd of April 2023 at 4 p.m. we shall see Kirasa United up against Jeja White Eagles. It will be at Nyakatoke playground. This is a playground for Kirasa United. Then also we shall be having Kagadi United FC takes on the Blue Star FC. That will be at Mugarama Kahunde. Blue Stars Mugarama, it will be at Kahunde. And then on a second again, we shall see Buhima Saint United FC takes on the Blue Stars at Buhuka, that's at Kigaya Primary School, Church of Uganda. And then on 2nd April, the last one will be Bujumbura United FC up against Kiriandongo United FC. That will be at Kibanjoa Primary School. So that's how Albertine, that's Albert Group final round 2 fixture for actually Kitara Regional Football Association affiliated to FUFA, Federation of Uganda Football Association. So that's how teams are going to compete and how they are arranged. So the last game for that round will be on that's 2nd of April, that's 2023. So they will also resume back on 22nd of April 2023. That's where the next stage will be. So guys are performing well. Now if we try to go to FUFA Women's Super League fixtures match day 14, FUFA Women's Super League, that's 14. Saturday, tomorrow, we shall be having Reigns SS versus Kawempe Muslim Ladies. It will be at 9 a.m. It will be at Kabaka Kiabande TV. It will be actually Kabaka Kiambade TV. Then Sunday, 26 March 2023, Makerere University versus Uganda Matters at 10 a.m. It will be at Makerere Ground. Then Kampala Queens will be taking on UCU Lady Cardinals. It will be at 10 a.m. That will be at UCE. That is the Lulu Kaboja TV. Then C Corporates will take on Olila. Corporate take on Olila at 10 a.m. That will be at Mubsi Nakawa. And then Asubo, that's Asubo Gadop Ladies versus Lady Dubs at 10 a.m. It will be at Kampala Quality. So that's how those fixtures for FUFA Women Super League match day 14, Saturday 25th March 2023, and also the regional league, that regional league fixtures have been arranged. Kitara Regional League, Albert Group fixtures have been arranged. So when we try to see the results, that's for Kitara Regional League, Albert Group match day 14 full-time results. When you try to see Blue Star FC Buhuka, that's the Busesa United FC, they didn't play that game. Busesa United failed, they didn't travel. So Kagad United FC made it 0-0 with Buhimba Saint United FC. Then Kirasa United drew with the Boyale United FC 1-1. Then Dav FC, Blue Star FC, Mugarama did not travel actually. Blue Star didn't turn up. Then Bujumbura United versus Jeja White Eagle postponed. They postponed it. Then the other game was Bugoigo Leopard FC managed to beat Hoima Victorious FC by 1-0. That's how actually the Kitara Regional League Albert Group match day 14 full-time results stood last time. Then also when you try to see now table standing, that's for table standing for Big League that's the Kitara FC right now. They are leading with the 43 points. They are leading with the 43 points. They have played 21 matches. In Barara, they have 40 points. They're in second position. NEC is in third position with the 40. NEC has played so far 22 matches. Then Police FC, they're in fourth position with the 39. Bomber FC have played 22 games. They have 31 points also. They're in fifth position. Ginger North United FC, they have played actually 22 games. They're in sixth position with the 30. And then Calvary FC, they're in seventh position. They have played 21 matches. They have 30 points. Lugazi Municipal FC, they actually have played 22 matches. They have 28 points. Then Karo Karunji, the ninth position, they have played 22. They have 28. Kietume FC, in actually 10th position with 27. Then the University in 11th position with 27. Then Kataka FC in 12th position with the 25 points. We have Luwero United in 13th position with the actual 25 points. So that's the table standing for FUFA Big League here, the second biggest league here in Uganda after Uganda Premier League. So this is how things have been arranged. And today, as I told you, we shall be having Uganda Cranes up against Tanzania. So we don't have our own recognized that field where we have seen our own national team going to play in a foreign country. That's in Egypt. That's where the game will be, and it will be at exactly that's 5 p.m. So whoever is viewing Elkem TV, thank you very much. And Uganda Cranes game will be live. That you will be actually in FIFA TV. So you'll be in position to view and see how our own Cranes are performing. So if they play very well and win that game, they will go in second position. So Uganda has actually met with Tanzania in their last 5 meetings. Actually, Tanzania haven't beaten Uganda Cranes. Uganda Cranes has won it actually 3 times. Tanzania has won it 1 time, and they have drawn 1 time. So they managed to play about 64 matches. In those all 64 matches, Uganda Cranes has been in position to win 32 of their matches. They have done 16 times with that team, the Taifa Stars Tanzania. So things are moving well. I think on side of Uganda, though, they have gone to play it outside because there's no any stadium that has been recognized by FIFA that will enable Uganda Cranes to play here at home. Nambole Stadium is still under renovation. Nambole is under renovation. And as we talk now, we don't know how long shall it take. People have actually been asking themselves, why is the government actually putting money? They are constructing road in Congo and then coming to put that money and work on our national stadium. So people are asking very many questions. So that's the actual question to answer by the government officials and people who are concerned with that. So they want to know why government is putting much money constructing roads, and some corrupt officials are embezzling billions of money. NSS's money has been there. There is a lot of controversy over that money. So if such kind of money was supposed to be converted and put on national stadium, to construct national stadium for the benefit of our own country, why could really such corrupt people do? Ministers are stealing iron seats, and those iron seats were bought actually with a lot of money for the vulnerable people in Karamoja. So if such kind of funds could be diverted and put into implementation and for construction of national stadium here in Nampole, could we be in position to go and host teams outside the country? So Egypt, our neighbor, is now taking that privileges. And if those people maybe were to come here, and all the officials, staffs from Tanzania and other match officials come to Uganda, that could also be another money, for actually Uganda. That money could come for our country. It will actually be part of the taxpayers, and those funds could be working here for our own country. But we are seeing now people traveling to Egypt. They are taking the money to Egypt rather than bringing to Uganda. So this is one of the weaknesses for our own people here governing football. And government, why could you really allow such opportunities? That money which was supposed to come here for the benefit of our own country be taken to another country, Egypt. Egypt, actually, when it go to the terms of development, Egypt is ahead of Uganda. They are now taking much money to Egypt and bringing that money to our own country here. You never know. Lodges, food, business could be booming and all other things. But see what it has happened. I think we need to revise that note and see that such things don't happen. I think Magogo and also some other people have much work to do to ensure that Tambole Stadium is worked on and services should be rendered to the players. So today, Tanzania game shall be played in Egypt, as I told you, and I think by 5 we shall be in position to see who shall go and win. That's between Uganda and the Tanzania Taifa Stars. It is going to be very interesting one. I think whoever shall go and watch it, we shall go and see who will be nani takuwa bingo ya that game. Who will be actually the winner of that game between Uganda and Tanzania. Derby always remains derby, but you don't always need to underestimate any team that is neighboring or any kind of derby, however much weak the players might be. But home-based fans and also some other people who might be watching it could be an added advantage to ensure that the other side takes advantage. Though Uganda, when you try to follow their record with Tanzania, they are ahead of Tanzania, but I don't see that today's game is going to be an easy one because Tanzania, once they win the game, they will also go in second position. And also Uganda, once they win it, they will go in second position. So everyone is battling for that position. Then let's see at the end of it who shall take it over. But I don't think that this time around Mitchell will ensure that Tanzania takes that advantage and takes those points, though they are on foreign foreign land. But see, Uganda will feel that they are at home, though they are not at their home. So let's pray that that game will actually be in favor of Uganda Cranes. They have been playing several games. I can recall, was it around 2008? We only wanted a draw against that Taifa Harambee Stars. Those are Kenyans, but the cause Kenyans did for us was really unbelievable. Just guys got chances, but at the end, they did not win that game. We only wanted draw to qualify for African Cup of Nations, but things failed totally. Things failed totally. Ugandan strikers managed, they sweated, nothing happened. At the end, Kenya shared equal point with Uganda Cranes. So derby is always another thing. Whoever has ever been watching and the following those derbies between in Spain, we see between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Here actually in England we do see those derbies, Man City, Manchester United. Those are kind of derbies. When you go to that's Italy, Juventus up against Inter Milan. So those are kind of derbies we have ever been following, and the derbies always remain derby. And East African affairs, we always want to prove who is bigger than the other, though it is not in terms of wealth or in terms of national resource or whatever, but in terms of football. But Uganda, when you try to compare Ugandan football, when it comes to East Africa, Uganda has actually been ranked very well ahead of Tanzania and Kenya. So when you try to follow historically, Uganda has not been performing badly when they meet their counterparts, that's Kenya and Tanzania. They always ensure that at least Kamambaya afadhali draw, but sometimes football is very funny. You cannot predict and be confident of winning all the time. At times things do change, and you know that truly in football is not a game to play around with. So whoever is following us and viewing us, you can also go on our pages on our that's in Facebook and YouTube. You can like and also share those pages of ours to ensure that we are all at par and move together. We also sponsored, we are partnering with the Hotel Victor Bija. Whoever want quality service, you can also come at Hotel Victor Bija. You can get yourself good services that they offer: accommodation, bar, we have restaurant, sauna, and team bus. So you come and get such a quality kind of things here based at that's the Hotel Victor Bija. Whoever is following and taking this LKM television, your number one TV station based here in the hearts of Masini municipality, we appreciate and thank you so much for tremendous work and for always following us wherever you are. We shall always be together, and without you, I don't think that we can be performing very well. So you are our number one priority, and we always appreciate that whoever follows and views us, we don't have any kind of word to thank you, but you are doing a very good job. We shall be pushing on till that time you say yes, LKM TV, that is the television we want, and we shall always be there irrespective of what may come. So as I told you, we started from local football. We have gone to national. Then we shall also from national, we shall cross and reach to international. People want to know what is transpiring, when is the Premier League coming back, and what shall be next. All that courtesy of LKM television. So what you have to do is always be stick not to miss any kind of information related with the soccer here on LKM television with none other than West Nile's ambassador and Moses the Grace, who will be taking you up to that hour of 5. At 5, we shall also be, we shall come with that program of Agafirem Wiki. So don't also miss that chance. At exactly 5, we shall be having Agafirem Wiki after sports. So whoever is viewing, you are well served, and you don't need to miss that opportunity of all the programs that are here in LKM television. And we always see that we cater for all categories of people who are actually following this channel wherever you are. We thank you so much, and we shall always appreciate you. So I told you Uganda Tanzania game, when you try to see the stages set for the East African Derby, with Uganda hosting Tanzania in the 20 AFCON 2023 qualifier in semi, that is in Ismailia, Egypt. The fixture point, two sides with just a point in the competition. And after 2 games and defeat or victory could be the turning point in failure of success in the campaign. I told you earlier on, the meeting is the 11th in the competition and 62nd overall in the that's Taifa Stars, edging the last time the two faced off in 2019 qualifying campaign. So Uganda with the Taifa Stars that have met 63 times. Here are the 3 key battles that could decide the highly anticipated class. Three, as I told you, after missing the first 2 games, when you try to see Timothy Awani, credit John Butunde, they are actually the people to be watched ahead of this. After missing the first 2 games of the campaign through injury, Awani returns to the team and will without doubt play at the heart of defense. The Israel-based center back is a fantastic game, reader, very athletic, and has that take no prison approach to opponent, which offers stability to the whole Nico of that. So another one is Tanzanian, that's the talisman and captain, that's the Ali Mbwana Samata. Ali Mbwana Samata, he's up against arguably the most experienced player in the Tanzania squad, Captain Mbwana Ali Samasa. So when you try to see, Samasa is an intelligent player who can play across all forward areas and without goals. He is a team player which gives the Taifa Stars another dimension. So those are 2 people, Awani and also Sambwana of Tanzania. They are the 2 people who will see who will go with the Lion side. The 2 will be against each other on Friday. That's today, and it will be decided there only that who prevails over others. So Aucho Kalidi versus Natovu, Dismas Close and Morishi. And then when you try to see those, Aucho has become a household name in the Tanzania Premier League since he joined the Young Africans, and it will be interesting to see him. It will be interesting to see him battle some of his teammates. It will be interesting to see him battling some of his teammates. So it is going to be a bit interesting that to see Aucho up against that is his teammate. The midfielder has vision and versatile enough to play as a defensive, attacking, and left-sided over even back at employed some game by his club. So it's going to be a very interesting for Aucho up against his Tanzania. And then for Hadibayo is also going to be very interesting, and it will be a bit colorful for our own that Tanzania and team who shall be in position to battle it in today's game that's between Uganda Cranes and Taifa Stars Tanzania. It is a bit interesting. So the striker is often nuisance to the defense with his wingling. So that's how things are going to be running. As I told you earlier on, we shall be cruising, and we are now to the national team news. From there, to see a number of activities that will later on come on. I told you earlier on we shall be joined by our team staffs from Kirasa United. I hope they are right now with us. They are about to join us, and in just a few minutes we shall be with them here on the actually in the studio. So what you have to do is just stay tuned, stay glued on that's LKM television. We shall be in a position to take you through all what is transpiring and what shall be next. So what you have to do is just our viewers do some kind of needful and be taking and following us. You like our page, you follow us on our respective channels. That's YouTube and FB, where things are going to be very okay. So that is actually a brief information in that game between that is Tanzania, Taifa Stars versus that's Uganda Cranes. So they've taken it to that's Ismaila in Egypt. That's a foreign place because Uganda has no stadium that has been approved by FIFA. Actually by FIFA that has not reached the standard where they are supposed to actually participate. So, as I talk right now, I've been joined by the assistant manager from that's the Kirasa United Football Club, our own team based here in the hearts of Masini Municipality. They have come alongside with a technical person. So right now, I'm going to handle the microphone to them and see what package they have brought for us. They will tell us briefly who they are and at what capacity do they work in that club. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Can you tell our viewers who you are and where you are from and you work as who at Kirasa United Football Club?
Yeah, thank you. My name is Adris Bilal. I'm assistant manager, Kirasa United Football Club, and we have come to represent our team as it has been said before. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdul. And then, yes, your colleague.
Thank you very much to welcome us.
Yes.
By the name, I'm Akenda Ali.
Mm.
I'm in the team as assistant coach player.
Assistant coach player, Akenda Ali.
Yeah.
You're welcome to LKM television. Thank you, whoever is viewing and following us in your respective places. We thank you so much. So they have come here actually to represent that's Kirasa United, that's the football club, our own team here that is actually in the regional league. They are actually participating and they are performing. So they will tell us about the stand and what is actually in the club currently. So last time we had the club played a game and actually they drew 1-1. The game ended 1-1, and the next fixture is on Saturday. Yes, up against Georgia White Eagles.
No.
Yes.
Blue Stars.
Blue Stars.
Blue Stars Bugarama.
Blue Stars Bugarama.
Yeah.
Yes, may you tell us, talk about your last time's game and how you planned, you prepared yourself ahead of that Blue Stars game.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, last match, it was our first match in the second round.
Mm.
And we played the Oyala United, of which we managed to get a draw out of that match. That draw came due to we had some failure in in economic. So we had some problems. So most of our supporters were not there. Some of our players are from very far. So we managed to get that draw, but it was a real win.
Yes.
So we are just upcoming again for the second round so that we can get more win, of which the position we are in is not so good. But the problem came that we had less income. So it brought a lot of problems in our team. But now we are sure that in second round we are going to perform.
In second round, you're going to perform. So we expect actually second round of that Sekirasa games to be actually there's going to be change. Most teams and the clubs have actually been complaining about the issue of finance. And as the assistant manager, what are some of the challenges that you have seen in this regional league as Kirasa United FC? What are some of the challenges you have been going through, and what do you need to be done so that to ensure that Kirasa United reaches to that level where everyone will be appreciating?
Yeah, the challenges we are getting that as at the regional level, I think it is the oldest team
Yes.
in the regional level. But the biggest problem is finance.
Finance.
Yeah, we don't have sponsors who can sponsor us. We are just fighting on our own. And our manager was the one trying to handle us. He was the one giving us a big support. But now he's also getting some problems. So his hand is now short.
True.
He's having a short hand now. He's supporting, but it's shortly. And we are also fighting as we are united. It is a community team. We are united. We are united, and most of our fund we are getting from our supporters. So most of them, as we declined in our performance. So they also declined. They are very low who are helping us now. So that is the problem we got in first round. You find that we missed like 2 matches without playing. Even the third one,
True.
we are not going to play, but because we are one of the best team in Masindi, and it is best in Masindi.
True.
Our delegates fought for us, and they decided that we should play that game. When we had our problems, we completed it. Said, no, we are going to play the game. Then we went to Hoima, we played the game, and we went when we are less by then.
Yes.
But we managed. They hammered us 3-0, but we managed.
Yes.
It was a very tough match, and we thanked all the boys for what they did. Yeah, because that team was a big team, but we tried.
Yep.
So in second round, we started with this match. We played, but we had no supporters at the field because most of them are disappointed. Yeah,
Yes.
they are disappointed because of the performance. So we are still struggling. So that we return the team where it is supposed to be. Yeah.
So, what do you think could be making those supporters to lose morale? And yet, it is their own club here. And whenever you try to see some other teams in some other places, however much their clubs try to lose, they have that hope, they have that courage that you never know ahead there they may improve. But you reach to some other clubs now, like yours of Kirasa, fans. After being disappointed, they don't want even to appear on the pitch, and they normally say fans are actually the 12's position in the field. So without them, I think even your own players may even be demoralized. So what could be the main cause? Because you people also don't always give courage to some of those fans. You know, some of those fans also need to be handled in a way that can ensure them that next time, even if they are beaten, they should come. So, what could be the main cause, and how are you going to win the hearts of those fans to ensure that they come back to their senses and start giving support to the club?
Yeah, thank you. The problem came that we had most of our players were home base, and most of them are now working in different places. They are very far,
Yes.
and when you count transporting them every weekend, you find that it's very expensive. So sometimes we don't transport them. we leave them, we use who are around just like that.
Mm.
Yeah, if there is money, then we transport them, they come, they play the match.
Mm.
But in most cases, that they are very far now. Most of them are now working. So we are just organizing to get more players
Mm.
from down so
Yes.
that we get players who are around and
Who
we
can
again
fit in the position
who
of
can
those
fit on
others?
in those positions. Then we again uplift our club again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is actually uplifting them. Besides the financial challenges, how do you see the issue of actually people governing or those who are managing the regional league, like administration, like the officials? Are there some irregularities that were cited? How do you see the management of regional league at your level? How are those people handling it in
Okay.
terms of discipline, in terms of points?
Yeah, in terms of discipline, they are so active.
Mm,
They are so active because sometimes they also find us because of indiscipline cases in there at our field,
mm,
they charged.
mm,
But in most cases, now you see, like in Masindi, we are having two teams in region.
mm,
That is what we also complain
mm.
because in most cases, they fix our match all the same day. We all
Yes.
play home matches the same day.
Mm,
And you know, Dav has a lot of supporters.
true.
And in most cases, if we are playing, they also come, they watch our matches.
Mm,
And if they put all the matches on the same day, you find when we have done nothing at the field.
true.
And in most cases, these funds we are getting from the gate collection,
Mm, mm,
it helps us a lot.
mm,
And now it is hurting us so much. We
mm,
try to complain, but they never supported us the way we wanted because we had said at least if Dav is at home, let us be away.
mm,
Or if we are playing on Saturday, let Dav play on Sunday
mm,
so that it is in different days.
mm,
Yeah, that is those are the challenges we are mostly getting at the pitch.
mm.
Yeah.
How is that relationship between Kirasa United and DAB? In most cases, we do see those teams that are actually in the same area. They don't coordinate. There's always enmities. How is your relationship with DAB FC in terms of when it comes to maybe derby affairs, maybe how you take one another when you meet on the street? Because in most cases, we have been following those DAB issues. People have never been friendly. There's always chaos. Whenever you meet, you fight. And of recent, we had also some, actually, there were allegations that some players and the staffs, when Kirasa United was playing with the DAB, they attacked one another. So, how are those issues being handled, and how good is your relationship with the DAB FC?
You see, like Rasa United has no problem with Dav.
Mm,
They came at first, they qualified, they went up to the big league.
mm,
Later on, they came back.
mm,
Then the problem came.
mm,
You see, like last season,
mm.
we played a very good match.
Yes.
Away, they won us by 3 goals to 1.
Mm,
But unfortunately, the
mm,
referees were not fair
mm,
because Dav was at home and they were fighting so that they qualify for
mm,
to go again in the big league.
mm,
But when it came to the return league, we told them we are energetic and we
mm,
can win that match.
mm,
They said you can never win. But
mm,
we tried our level best, we won the match. And they started fighting with those boys, and those boys were very angry. We had a lot of supporters inside the field,
true.
and they were very angry with Dav.
Mm,
And there are some of their supporters were chased away by our supporters.
okay.
But this season, it was not so bad.
Mm,
They came, we played, but they were very annoyed why we made draw with them because they were thinking that they are going to win.
mm,
And unfortunately, we got a draw game out
okay.
of it, first round.
Mm.
Yeah.
So actually, the issues of derby is always a derby, and I think it is just up to the management level to see how they can be in a position to handle the temper of actually fans and maybe players by themselves. But if players normally they don't have any other problem. I think those people are experts and they always trained on how to manage some of those grievances whenever they arise. So actually, our viewers who are following us on Elcom TV, those are actually words from assistant that's the manager from Kirasa United FC. He has talked a lot about how the club is struggling with the finance issues and how best they want to ensure that the club reaches to next level. So, as our partners and also our leaders here at Masindi Municipality who are viewing and following Elcom TV, those are our own teams here based in the heart of Masindi Municipality, and we normally start with the talents from the grass level. We reach up to national, then international. So it is your kind of support that when you support a player from Kirasa United, you don't support individual, but you are supporting entirely for the sake. And also, that's what they call patriotism. Let's support those ones. You can even come as an MP or a leader chairman five. You say, I'm giving support to Kirasa United to ensure that our own boys actually can improve on their talent. You give them transport. You can even say, I'm putting fuel for these guys to travel and play games. So if you have such a heart like in other regions, I think football will grow here in Masindi, Bunyoro, and also we shall have talents. Last time Balam came out because of heart and love for football that he is starting actually that's the Balam tournament 2023 and it is ongoing. That shall be played on Easter. That's the finals. He said he came mainly because he has never seen any player from Masindi or from Bunyoro playing in the actually Uganda Cranes squad. So that thing has touched him, saying no, why couldn't I come and start Balam Easter Cup tournament? You never know. A player may be identified by either scouts from national level from this tournament, then they will be taken to that level. So if we come and always support football and give support to our own clubs like Kirasa United, like Dav and others, I think football will grow in Masindi, football will grow in Bunyoro, and then we shall also have talents for our own that's the team based here in Masindi. So your next game is up against Blue Stars. Have you ever met them before?
Yeah.
How was the first game? You won. Kirasa won it 3-1. So how confident are you to maintain your win against them? Just briefly before we go in for other things.
The confidence, it's the way we begin with them here, and they were the first team to score us, and then we come from behind.
Yes.
We score them, we equalizer, and the other two wins goal. Now the way I see it is easy for us to go
and beat them
and get a win there, because the very many matches which they are also expecting, they are not coming, those traveling doesn't mean they are not organized. Just if we went there, that is, we know we are going to win, we are sure.
That is a sure win for you.
Sure win
so you are beating them home and away.
Home and away.
That is okay. So leaving that one beside before we go. So other results are also coming. I told you earlier on we have that's the USA Hoima City Football Championship 2023 day 3. We are seeing here Duaga they won it by 1 goal. Duaga 1, Central School 0, St. Andreas 3, Canon Jangali 0, Destiny 1, Central School 0, Canon Jangali 0, Duaga 2, Destiny 0, Andrea 2. Group D full time St. John Bosco 1, Geneva SS 1, Treasure High 2, 1 Bukia Geneva 1, Hilltop 0, Treasure 0-0 with St. John Bosco, Hilltop 0-0 Bikia Inns, Treasure 0-0 with Geneva. So that's ongoing right now in Hoima. I told you yesterday for Masindi, we had semi-final. We saw Masindi Senior Secondary School going through for finals, and they are going to face Masindi Army Senior Secondary School. The finals shall be tomorrow. That is 26th of March 2023 here at Masindi Main Stadium. That's actually for that's Uganda Senior Secondary School Association. It used to be Coca-Cola tournament. Since Coca-Cola has now gone away, they're no longer sponsors. So we now have Secondary Schools Association. Today, we have a game that's between Uganda Cranes and the Taifa Stars, Tanzania. And the game shall be played in Egypt. I think you're Ugandan and you have that heart of being patriotic, of loving your country and also the players by themselves. So they're taking us to Egypt. and Uganda has met with the that is Tanzania for 62 times, and Uganda has won 36 times. They have won 16 times. Tanzania has been in position to win 12 times. So today is East African Derby. Uganda is away. How do you predict that game? If Uganda is to win, they are going in second position. If Tanzania is to win, they are going to second position. Briefly, as we finalize.
Yeah, my prediction is saying that Uganda will win the match by 2 goals to 1.
Uganda will win it by 2 goals to 1.
Yeah,
You're confident?
I'm very confident because they love the match.
They love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So my colleague there, what is your prediction?
My prediction, the way it stands, long time, Uganda wins. Uganda 32, 30 or 32 wins. That's mean it is automatic. Uganda will punish.
It's automatic. Uganda is going to punish
Tanzania by 2-0.
Uganda is going to win that game by 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have had actually our predictions from both people. That's the assistant manager and the other assistant also. So they are here. They have given their prediction. They started right from their club level. That's Kirasa United FC. So they are here actually giving their comment about today's game. That is at 5 p.m. It will be at Ismaili Stadium. That will be at Egypt. Uganda has not been in position to play it here at home because they don't have any recognized stadium by FIFA. They have not reached that standard. And Nambole, as we talk now, is under renovation. I think with the time, if it so happens, we shall be in a position to host other teams in our own stadium here. So when we try to go to our own people who are following, we have Tony Foden. I'm watching live. Thank you, Tony, for watching live. Matov Dennis, I'm on. Thank you very much. And then also, so then thanks for the show, the Messiah. Thank you. Then Kato Allah, thanks for the show. I'm watching live in Masini. Thank you, Kato. Then also update me on the record of Uganda Cranes against Tanzania Stars. Yes, their last 5 games, Uganda has been in position to win 3, and Tanzania has won 1, and they have drawn 1. So Uganda, head to head, they have been ahead of Tanzania. In their 62 games, Uganda has been in position actually to win 36 of their games. They have drawn 16 times. Tanzania has actually managed to win only, that is 10 times. So in 62 matches, Uganda has been in the position to be ahead of Tanzania, and in their next 5 games, Uganda has been in position to win it 3 times. Tanzania has won 1 and have drawn 1. So that is it. Actually, Kato Alan, who actually wanted update on Uganda versus Tanzania. So whoever has been following LKM TV and wherever you are, we appreciate you from the right time where we started. That's from Siri, up now we have reached the climax of actually the program. So your last words as we close the chapter.
Yeah, my last word. At first, I'm going to thank Elcam to put us online as Kirasa United. We thank all the management of Elcam. And secondly, I'm going to thank the host.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
To think of the home team so that you bring us on and the other people to know that Kirasa United is still there.
Okay.
And my last word, I'm just requesting every football lover, if you, as they are saying at par now, Kirasa United is lacking fans.
Yes.
Everyone who is ready to support Kirasa, we are ready to welcome them.
Okay.
I thank everyone who is
okay.
I thank you. Thank you very much for inviting us
Yes.
as Kirasa United and to make us to be the I will not. It's just a surprise for me.
Yes.
I didn't know that even I will reach on this level.
Today I've made it.
I made it because of Kirasa United.
Yes.
Now I thank you very much. The management also, I'm thanking my manager because one who called me with me, I did not know.
True.
I just come. So I thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Whoever has been viewing Elcom TV, wherever you are, thank you very much indeed. And thank you, my guest, for honoring our invitation. We actually look forward seeing you next time again when you come here. So we have come to the end of our sports program today, 24th of April 2023. So we shall always keep on pushing from the same time up to that time. So up next is Agafire Wiki at exactly 5. So you have also to keep on glued on Elkem TV as we see how best we can transform football and the other programs here based in Uganda, Masindi, and Bungoro at large. We are out of here. Take care. God bless you.